what you did in the dark. So light 'em up, oh, oh, light 'em up, oh, oh, light 'em up. I'm on fire. So light 'em up.
Hey YouTube, what is up? This is Spartan bringing you a Castle Clash video today. And today, well, lots of people have been asking me to do some free-to-play videos. Not gameplay necessarily, but kind of just talking about free-to-play. So in this video, it's everything you need to know if you're going to be free-to-play in Castle Clash. So let's get right into that, but first, just talk about free-to-play for a second. So what I consider free-to-play is that you've spent $50 or less on the game, or that equivalent of money wherever you live. Because I think that sometimes you get frustrated with this game, especially after you play it for a while, and if you don't have very good heroes, you're going to spend money eventually. It doesn't matter how much it is. So free-to-play, I consider to be $50 or less. Some people think that if you don't have Spirit Mage, then you're free-to-play, but that's not really the case, because you can spend about $250 and not have Spirit Mage, and that's quite a bit of money. And then some people ask me, like, do I regret, you know, spending enough money to get Spirit Mage? And that's no. Mostly just because I made the money back doing YouTube, and that if you really think about it, like an Xbox or a PlayStation or something like that is well over $300, $400 if you buy them new, you know, and that's not even including the games, that's just the system itself. So do I regret buying Spirit Mage? No, because I still like playing this game and I still play it a lot, and plus I do YouTube on it and I really like it. So there's that. So now that's out of the way, so let's do some crap here while I talk. So what I recommend is, if you're very starting out free to play, you know, you haven't got too far in the game, what I recommend very first, no matter what, is getting Pumpkin Duke, no matter what the situation is. So what I want you to do, if you do not have Pumpkin Duke right now, if you've already started playing this game on free to play, you know, you haven't really got very far, is to make another account and roll, and, you know, get the free gems at the beginning and roll for Pumpkin Duke. I'm not kidding, like, do it. And if you don't get a Pumpkin Duke that time, then make a new account and do it again. Do it as many times as you need to get a Pumpkin Duke. Once you roll a Pumpkin Duke, then play on that account. Because if you're going to go far in this game and you want to be free to play and you don't want to spend any money, get Pumpkin Duke. Doesn't matter how you do it, how long it takes, it will be worth it in the end. Or you can create tons of accounts, you know, at the same time, and then just save them up, you know, because you get free gems every once in a while. They'll automatically go on the account if you just have the account there. So you can kind of make tons of accounts and then just leave the account there, like all the accounts. And then after a while, go in and roll all the gems on all the accounts. If you get a Pumpkin Duke on there, then use that account. So that is probably the best advice that I can give someone that's starting out free to play, is to get Pumpkin Duke. Do what I just said, and your life will be so much easier in Castle Clash. The second thing that I wanted to say is that, hard team, is that free to play isn't bad. Like I was free to play for a while, for a long time actually, and it really is really fun, because I mean, I feel like when you spend money on games, it makes you more committed to play them, because, you know, you've spent money on a game, you know. But I feel that if you haven't spent any money, then, you know, it's kind of just like, oh, it's for fun, you know. You play it when you can. You're not really obligated to play it because you haven't spent any money on it. That's my opinion. But the one thing that you're looking at in free-to-play is conserving gems. You know, not using them all the time, finding the best ways to get gems, stuff like that, because, you know, you're not going to have a lot. As you can see, I actually have not bought gems since I got Spirit Mage, and I have 4,400 right now. That is just from doing daily quests and everything's like that, and collecting stuff, and from my Might title. So what I recommend for free-to-play people is to save up your gems. At the beginning, once you get enough for a 3x roll, I would do it until you have quite a bit of heroes. You know, not necessarily legendary heroes, but, you know, elite heroes. You have a pretty good range of different heroes that you can use. But after that, I really recommend saving them until you get around 2,000 to 3,000, and then roll them all at once. One thing that I also recommend for free-to-play people is do not spend gems on buildings, unless it's at the very beginning when it's like 1 gem, but do not spend gems on buildings or anything to speed up a building, to buy, you know, gold or elixir or whatever. Don't spend gems for that. Save all your gems for heroes, unless, you know, you have every single hero in the game and the best talents in the game. Then you can do whatever the heck you want with that. But if you're free to play, you're probably not that lucky. Another thing that I recommend for free-to-play people is that save up your merits and stuff. At least to get 13,000, you can buy a legendary hero card. You want to log in every single day so you can get the rewards and eventually get to the special hero card, which and to the druid and the special hero cards. So you want to log in every day just to collect those if you can. Also, I recommend buying, the best things to buy with merits are probably the hero slot cards, if you don't have a lot of slots. Shards are okay sometimes, and the refresh hero talent cards are what I always buy, because what you can do is on these quests, they will have a refresh hero talent quest, which gives you 300 gems, and all you do is come onto here and you can refresh a talent. But if you have a talent refresh card, then you can refresh it for free and you automatically get 300 gems from the quest. So that is a nice way to get some extra gems. Basically free to play, you're just trying to get gems as fast as possible without buying them or anything like that. Always upgrade your stuff. Just conserve. Use shards whenever you can to buy heroes. So I have some videos on shard management that I'll put down in the video description. Just what heroes you should buy first with shards, and just like how to get shards and things like that. So if you guys are wondering which hero you should buy first with shards, just go check out that video. I'm not going to go through it right now because it kind of takes a while. So save up your shards, really. If you're free to play, that is one good way to get heroes, especially because they added another shard hero that's basically kind of like Spirit Mage Siren, even though she costs a lot. Really, free to play, you can get nice heroes. You can get all the heroes that I have, all the talents that I have, if you're lucky enough. But the one thing that I recommend, that I told you guys at the very beginning, is to get Pumpkin Duke. It sucks not to have Pumpkin Duke. I didn't have Pumpkin Duke for the longest time until I got Spirit Mage. That's how long it was until I got Pumpkin Duke. And if you guys have been, subscribed to me for a long time, you would know how much I wanted Pumpkin Duke. And now I have 2 of them. But yes, I spent money, but that is the one thing I recommend. If you have Pumpkin Duke, the rest of your free-to-play experience will be much easier, much better. I promise you that. So, that's kind of like everything you need to know. I have a beginner's guide playlist that you guys can come and watch if you guys need more information, stuff like that. So I'll have some more videos coming up for my series, some Lost Realm and some dungeons. So stay tuned for that. This is Spartan. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And as always, this is Sparta. And I'm out.